And so I want to take this moment to say thank you to the Black Bull of Wall Street, who laughed and said anybody who says that when they look at me definitely don't know me. And it takes me, this is why I have to be around strong and powerful men, because I am a strong woman and I don't shy from that. Mary Dean Esquire here at the WallStreetLawyer.com. Hey.
All right, all right, all right. Aisha, same question for you, sis. What does healthy communication between Black men and women look like in 2026?
Yeah, health communication is just respect for each other and love each other, right? Because it's not easy to be in a relationship. But I think that if we just leave from a place of love and respect, I think we'll all be fine, and try to understand each other and allow each other to be authentic so that we can truly live this life in a way that brings us joy. Because at the end of the day, if we struggle and not living our own authentic selves because we're trying to fall in what social media, whatever is telling us, it makes it difficult. So I think that just respect each other, love each other, and leave from that place, I think we'll be all fine. And where can you find me? I'm at Black Business School as a coach. You can find me there, and also www.aishaverzi.com. If you need any help with your insurance, hit me up. I can help you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Aisha. Last but definitely not least, we're going to round out our powerhouse queen table with Nomalanga. What are your thoughts?
Fundamentally, men and women respond to different things. And if you really want to communicate with a man well, the way you show him love is respect. Everything else comes after respect. And then a woman loves being adored and she loves to feel safe. And again, if you can communicate with her in a way that leaves her feeling safe and loved and adored, you're well on your way. And above everything, every conversation that goes on between men and women should have a healthy dose of compassion, where you're trying to understand where the other person's coming from and hoping they'll understand where you're coming from. And you'll be well on your way to a successful communication and a successful relationship. My name is Nomalanga. You can find me on Facebook. I am Nomalanga Habroni on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Noma Moses. And I never do a show without mentioning our charity that we have, a foundation that I co-founded in Botswana. It's called Pads for Our Girls. What we do is we provide sanitary pads for girls who experience period poverty, and sometimes some are not able to go to school because they're on their period, simple as that. And we do our best to supply them with sanitary pads so that we can remove that problem. If you feel inclined, please go to padsforourgirls.com. Any amount, even just $1, makes a difference. And I always want to say thank you, because actually the Fly Nubian Queen community supports our charity tremendously. So thank you.
I love it. Love it. Thank you so much. All right. So I think I've said everything I need to say while we were communicating today. So my final thought really is just around communication. So one, giving grace and love to each other, not being so judgmental. The Bible says to get the log out of your eye. And a lot of times we'd be like, excuse me, hold on. I got to move the log out of our own eye to point out somebody else's. So I think there's some self-work, some self-awareness that needs to happen, but also some grace and communication that needs to happen. I'm super traditional. I'm modern and traditional. So I do believe in roles, right? I do believe that the man has a role and the woman has a role. I do believe that teamwork and partnership plays a part of that role, and communication and understanding. But I think that this new era that we're living in, and with including social media, that it is making things way more complicated and more difficult than they have to be.